So the final one I have here from John is the Maui Purple. Now this, I'm not sure if this is an annuum or a frutescens, in all honesty. So I guess I should go and look. But it's very, very seedy. And very, very big seeds. Lots and lots of seeds, but again, it's quite a juicy pepper. Let me just try and do a better job with this one. This one smells fresh, like an annuum or a frutescens. Doesn't have that strong Cayenne smell. It's still quite juicy and smells pretty good. So, I guess I better go and eat them. And he's back again. Took a good half an hour for the heat to go away from the Bode Rosa, and that's really quite a hot pepper. Very nice. Now, this time I've got Maui Purple, and this is the Maui Purple. They are purple when they're not ripe, and they ripen to red. Now, I said that I thought it was a frutescens variety, but by the looks of it, it's an annuum variety. There are some people who say that it's a Cayennense. It definitely isn't a Cayennense variety, but it's from a purple plant, and the peppers are purple when they're immature, and then they ripen to red. So I brought one of my plants here. This is a, what is it? This is a black pearl, of course. So you can see how purple it is, and flowers are also purple. See, there's a flower. Where is there a flower? There's a flower. The flowers are also purple, stems are purple, leaves are purple on the top, green underneath, and the more sun they get, the more purple they get. And I think that the Maui Purple is a very similar looking plant. This is an annuum as well, and on these the peppers start green, then quickly turn purple, and then ripen to red, and I think Maui Purple does something similar. So Maui Purple, I've got a couple of these, and they have a lot of seeds. I actually de-seeded these. Very, very sweet. Extremely sweet pepper. And it has a much more of an annuum style heat. It's very upfront, a little bit spiky. Those are delicious. They're really it's one of the sweetest peppers I've eaten, I think. I'm glad I took the seeds out. There are a lot of seeds. Skins are a little bit tough, but don't mind that. I hate to say they're sweet and fruity, but they really are sweet and fruity. What kind of fruit? I don't know. It's a hard one to say. A very nice tasting pepper, and it's quite warm too. Those are oh, at least Cayenne hot, maybe a touch more, but there's no bitterness, there's no excuse me, there's no underlying unpleasant flavors. They're just flat out delicious. They really are very nice. One of the nicest annuums I've ever eaten. They're as sweet as anything I've ever eaten as a pepper. Yeah, and they really are quite warm too. Just a nice level of heat building in my mouth. It was all up front to start, and now it's moved to the back of my throat. And on my back of my tongue as well. The back of my tongue is actually starting to hurt a little bit. There's almost tomato skin like. The skin is very heirloom tomatoey, where you get those heirloom tomatoes where the skin's a little bit tough, but when you chew it, it's sweet. The skin is very much like that. Trying to pick out other flavors. There's a very subtle grass green undertone, but it's barely there, but it adds nice complexity to the flavor. But really it's just the flavor's more or less gone, and now we're just left with the heat, and that's a good amount of heat, as I say, probably hotter than a Cayenne. And if the plants are as nice and purple as the black pearl, which I believe they are from photos anyway, then this is also be a nice plant to grow. Very pretty, pretty plants, purple flowers, and then purple chilies, and then they turn red and contrast with the purple of the plant. So what's not to like? So, prodigal son John, thank you very much for all of the peppers that you sent me. They've all been delicious. Including the gigantic bonnet that you sent, and I appreciate your generosity very much. Thank you, and thanks to everyone for watching. This is Nigel Carter saying I'll see you soon. Bye.